Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Left Side Strong Side. I'm your host, Chance Ellis, and joining my co-host, Jacob London and Jeffrey Kahn. And welcome to the first week of the newest format we're trying here on Left Side Strong Side. We realized, our shows are getting a little lengthy, so we decided to split them up. So this week, this show, we're going to only be talking about the games that were played in the previous week. Our predictions, stonks, not stonks, top 10, all that is going to be saved for the show tomorrow night. So yeah, let's just jump right into. Actually, hold on, real quick before we talk the actual NFL games. I do want to talk about college real quick because there's one individual that I think we need to talk about a little bit.
Which is
Arch Manning? Is Arch Manning actually good?
I don't know. I don't know at this point. I mean,
is it still too early to fully? Yeah, it might be too early to fully.
We're 3 games in.
If you can't do anything against UTEP of all teams, only beating that team by 3 points is basically losing, or 7 points.
I am starting to put more and more chips on the. I'm starting to put more and more chips on the. He's staying an extra year.
Oh, no, there's no way. There's no way he's going.
I would be surprised if he does declare this year. I think we're at that point where any team hoping to draft him this year.
At this rate, if you want to enter the draft, given again, going off of what he's put on right now, extrapolating that throughout the season, he's looking at a day 3 pick, if that.
The Shedeur Sanders experience.
Here's the thing. I still think he would be. I think he would be a late first, early 2. Just based on the name alone, Justin and the we're getting the uncles in to come help. There will be a lot of
didn't help Jerry Rice's son.
Sorry,
didn't help Jerry Rice's son
or Shedeur.
Now, okay, but here's been the difference between Shedeur and Arch. Arch has stayed out of the media. Arch has not done any of the there's going to be all this other outside influence that I'm encouraging. Arch has not done any of that. And that I think does bode well for him, where the upside is so worth it for a dumb, desperate team to go, fuck it, let's use a 2 on him, or a 3, I could see.
3, yeah. I think 3 at best, but right now I think you're looking at a day 3 pick.
You think he wouldn't declare if he knows he's not going first?
That's why I think he's not declaring. I think he knows he's not ready.
Sure he's not going to
I think uncles who have been through
make more money if you just stay in school.
will just be take the extra year. You're gonna get more NIL, and then go one extra year, and hopefully you can learn some more. I also don't love. I think he needs to get out of Texas personally, because that clearly didn't do a great job at developing Ewers. So let's that's my point. He might need to look at somewhere else, but at this point, it might be a bit too little, too late. So.
All right, let's get into the actual NFL games. Starting with Thursday Night Football, Washington versus Green Bay.
Boy, was I wrong.
Yes, me too.
The lack of linemen did not matter.
So the biggest takeaway I had from this game, and we saw it kind of it sucks because my takeaway was on Friday, and then suddenly you're kind of projecting before you see Sunday's games. Lions fans must have felt much better after this game of
you see the juggernaut we went up against? Yeah.
It's not us. It's the Packers.
Moreover, the Packers defense. The Packers defense might be the best.
Is it the best in the NFL?
Yeah. Oh, easy. Right. I think easy. I think this is the best defense in football. I think it is the scariest defense in football. I think it is elevating everyone else in this team. And right now, this is the scariest team in football. I can't I didn't think Micah would have this big of an impact. I thought he'd have an impact, obviously.
Early, at least.
Eventually
he would have gotten there.
Boy, did he has like I know you've not been a massive Micah guy, but like seeing how bad that Cowboys defense is and how much better this defense is with him coming on it, it's suddenly like, oh shit. He is just a gravitational pull on the offensive lines.
No, yeah. Like, I mean, I've softened on Micah Parsons. He's not better than TJ Watt, but I have softened on Micah Parsons.
Yeah.
He fucking broke a triple team. Like that was insane. Like,
I know, right? I mean, you have broken as TJ Watt, but it's still crazy.
but I just like, yeah, this game to me was bigger than the Lions one. This is the Micah Parsons coming out party for the Packers, and this is Micah Parsons is the best player on this team by a country mile. And because his presence is so there, it's giving Jordan the ability to, hey,
not be as
I
reckless.
can no, I don't feel like I have to get I don't feel like every single drive I must get points. And so he's still airing it out like Jordan Love does. Like he's still, don't get me wrong, he's throwing some balls where I'm like, what are you doing? But he is also being a lot less. He's being less Brett Favrean as he was, and I think that's like, oh, okay, is that? And look, that probably is part of his game has developed an extra year because again, he is only in realistically his third year of playing
as a starter.
So
it is well, Jordan Love's technically been in the league for 6 years.
Yeah, he's in his 6th year, but he's only been playing for 3, and so that's a thing with this. Look, the Packers scare me. They are a scary team right now. And the other thing, they've not played scrubs. They've played 2 tough teams.
And the one that went to the championship game.
They've played 2 tough teams. Also, this score was not. This game was not this close. This was an ass kicking from basically start to finish. So the Packers look scary.
Jaden Daniels taking like an uncharacteristic 4 sacks.
Yeah. The offense didn't look great. The lack of a running game is a problem. But Washington fans, it's okay. You know why?
Now they can unleash.
Well, first of all, Eckler got hurt. That's sad, everything. But
we can unleash him now.
Of the ashes comes a new football savior, and his name is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. Literally, only good things happen when you give him the football.
Can I switch my offensive rookie of the year pick?
Can we switch? Can I switch?
All of my picks.
All of my picks.
90%.
Jesus.
I am sticking with my offensive rookie of the year.
I would very much like a mulligan on basically all but one. There's one I feel a little comfortable on, but all the rest, hell no. That was bad. So back on the Packers, I want to shout out Tucker Kraft. Brilliant game. Just absolutely incredible game from him. I thought he was fantastic.
You're just leaving him open for some reason. Let's not cover.
Yeah, as far as like the Washington Commanders, it's too early to call right now, but we could be looking at the Jaden Daniels, CJ Stroud arc happening right now.
Well, now he's also hurt.
Not great.
He might miss a week now.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, so he's questionable right now.
Yeah.
We don't know what's happening with him. Look, I'm gonna give the Commanders credit. They did try and shore up that O-line. By going out and getting Laramie Tunsil, by trying
by drafting Connolly in the first round.
They've made the right moves. It's still gelling.
Not there yet.
They're not there yet. But again, it's better moves than another team made, and so that is important. Also, I think we may be starting to get a little bit of the Cliff Kingsbury experience.
They figure it out now.
And again, if you actually go back and watch a lot of those games last season, they were very close. They were like this, and that when they played real teams, they got their ass handed to them. But when they were playing scrubs and they played and not necessarily scrubs, because they did beat some real teams, but they were always in it, and it was just always very close games that they were winning the majority of, and so. But then obviously they won 2 massive games in the playoffs.
Sure.
And that's why we elevated them, because they won these two massive games that they had no right winning.
Might have
And
jumped the ship a little bit.
And yeah,
Jump the
so
ship.
look, Commanders, I think they're still going to be a good team. I'm not 100% sure they're making the playoffs now, but because there's a lot, the NFC is secretly loaded right now. Like, it's actually quite like, oh shit, there's a lot of good teams in the NFC. But like teams, not strictly quarterbacks. Whereas in like the NFC is like all of them are like really solidly built teams that could be genuinely scary. So this game to me really came down to the Micah Parsons coming out party, and the Packers are scary. The Packers are legit scary right now, and I'm yeah.
Oh,
yeah. What's next game?
So for that, also for this one, and I know I gave Jordan Love 3 points, Tucker Craft 2, and Michael Parsons 1.
Says he's the best player on the team. Please give him.
It doesn't even give him
If
3
I-
points.
and then I'm not gonna lie. While talking, I'm like, I really should flip
probably
them,
should switch it.
but I probably should. So yeah, I've definitely
come around
more and like, no, actually, I need to start flipping, especially with how I ranked the games later in the week. I definitely think I would flip it now, but yeah. All right,
Sunday.
our game of the week.
Yeah,
Right in.
Like
Right into it.
I don't know why like Dak Prescott and Russell Wilson felt the need a ball like this on a random Sunday afternoon, but here we are.
Because there's no defense. That's why.
Yeah. Look, this game shows one thing for sure. Jameis is contagious. Like whatever bug infects Jameis Winston, it's contagious.
Look, I'm surprised you're saying that as
The Russell Wilson fan.
because Russell Wilson aired it out a lot last year. The problem was he
Yeah,
didn't
there
have
was one
anyone
game-
to
Well,
air
no,
it.
but that's what Jameis Winston does. Like Jameis Winston, like he's the most fuck it. Somebody's down there quarterback.
Wilson had one game like this.
Oh,
the-
sorry,
with
no,
the
but
Steelers.
sorry, but Russell Wilson did on the Steelers last year. He just didn't have
like 360 or
that
something.
player to give it to.
No, yeah, like
He
now he
now
has
does
Neighbors.
on this team. He does with Malik.
He might have
Malik's-
two.
He kind of just literally, honestly, the amount of times he just went, "Fuck it, Malik's down there somewhere."
yeah,
like
no,
it
like
was,
And Wandale Robinson surprised.
yeah, like
well.
and so that I think is huge for this. My single biggest takeaway and the biggest surprise for me with this game, more than anything, is I overhyped that Giants defense. Holy fuck! Like Jesus Christ!
Just a little bit.
It's
look at this. It was quiet for the majority of the game, but the fourth quarter
and then
went
the fourth
fucking
quarter happened.
God mode. Like 41 points scored in the fourth quarter.
Yo,
Oh my lord.
Defense need not apply.
No.
This is the kind of shit the NFL wants in every game every week.
Sure.
I know they do, and I hate it. Like it's fun, and we're kind of suckers to it by calling it
Right,
game of the
it's
week.
fun in the regular season. That doesn't win you.
Yeah, I'd
You
hate this in the playoffs. If this became the playoffs, I'd hate it. Like this is fun for the excitement of like it went to
It's also
overtime.
it's fun because it is such a rarity.
Yeah,
Like
and
if every game was like
It wouldn't be
this,
as fun. No,
like it wouldn't be as fun.
boring.
no, but
And it's gonna be like the random games no one cares about, like Russell Wilson versus Dak Prescott on a Sunday afternoon. Nobody
They're
cares about
almost
that
like-
game.
well, on
combined points,
on what used to be a rare 1 o'clock window for the Cowboys. They never got the 1
Yeah,
o'clock.
they always
window.
get the afternoon.
They always got the 4
Because of the
o'clock,
sun.
and the Cowboys have kind of been relegated to the 1 o'clock window right now. So yeah, no. Look, takeaways for me is obviously
Aaron Jones is an idiot. Well, we knew that.
well, yeah, we knew
knew
that.
that.
This Cowboys defense
It's awful.
might actually be the worst in football if the Dolphins
I mean-
didn't exist. Like
Top
You,
five,
you,
yeah,
you,
top
you let
five.
Russell Wilson torch you for 450
Yeah.
yards in 2025.
Yep. Russell Wilson very clearly. I think
he
we
bought
were all
himself
in
some more
agreement.
time.
I think we were all in agreement. There was a very real chance this was Russell Wilson's last ever game.
It could
as
have
an
if he played
NFL player.
terrible. There could
Like if he was terrible against this Cowboys defense, I think they just go, fuck it. I know it's the Chiefs, but Jackson.
Kid out there.
Jackson, go.
We're gonna or James.
Sacrificial
Like, they
lamb.
might have done one or the other. Like they might have done because we don't want to.
Honestly, part of me wants to see James versus the Chiefs.
That's true. And Russell's like, oh yeah, watch this. I'm not.
And I think this was Russell Wilson going, well, this is literally my last ever chance. Let's go. And he's given himself an extra week to get murdered by the Chiefs. So that's well done. I'm sorry.
Or to pull the upset.
Dak, I thought, was really good. I thought Dak played really well for the most part. But to me, can someone please either get Malik Neighbors off this team or get him a real quarterback? Because Jesus Christ, that might be he is genuinely one of the best wide receivers in football, just on a terrible team.
Too bad he doesn't have like Justin Herbert throwing the ball.
Yeah. Well,
oh my
I think we got a case study of what happens when you take the wide receiver over the
we'll talk about that later.
The Bengals,
I think we've actually got that case study.
It doesn't work out in the long run.
Granted, they don't even have Slater now.
It's still better.
And they don't have Slater now, so you may as well put Malik in there.
Yeah. Well, I know, but you would have if they didn't have Slater. Anyway,
they wouldn't have Alt either.
Yeah,
Give
that's the
Malik
guy
anyway.
who's saving their season right now. Outside of he's saving that O line, not season, their O line. But anyway,
Yeah, I mean, we already know who the Charger savior is, but we'll talk about that later.
Yeah. So look, Dak, I thought played really well, all things considered, but he was not the MVP of this.
It's Brandon Aubrey, right?
Brandon Aubrey. Here are your 3 points. Kicker getting 3 points.
He's
I don't
the
know
only
how
kicker
often
who's
it's going to
gonna get 3
happen
points.
this year, but it did happen.
Well, until Camelo actually hits 70 yards in the
Until we
regular
finally
season.
It could have. I actually thought it could happen in this game.
It's so funny how they were just setting him up. Oh yeah, just hit a 60-footer.
When Dak did that run, we were all like, "Oh yeah, he's got it." Like as soon as it was like, "Oh, a 64," because it was 64,
65, something like that.
Yeah, it was. I think it was 64, and we were all like, "Yeah, he's got that. That's a chip shot for him." Like before he did the run, and it was at I think it would have been about a 70 or 71. I actually think they were going to take that over the Hail Mary. I thought they went, "Fuck it, Brandon, you're it."
Give it a try. Why not?
Yeah, for a 3-point attempt over a Hail Mary, felt like, we're going to do that. And
he has to be this good because of a soccer background, right? I know he has a soccer background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why he's that good.
Yeah,
well, it's funny. You ever if you hear the story about it, how we got into football, he was watching it with his wife one day, and he saw these guys missing, and your wife's just his wife told him you can make that kick.
Do that. All right, start training.
He literally learned to kick field goals.
Start training.
I mean, that's why okay, it sounds dumb. That's why a lot of AFL Australian football players are punters.
No, it makes sense. It makes total sense.
That's the sport. Our sport is punting the sport. So
exactly.
Yeah.
Get more of them.
Next game up.
Sorry, Chance.
Do we have to?
Oh,
shit.
you gotta rip the Band-Aid off.
I'm just telling you right now, if it was any other team, a certain moment in this game makes the makes the intro, but because it's the Steelers, it won't.
Oh yeah,
no, that's why I said
we will talk about it here. We will never talk about it again. So look, with this game, okay, look, I've calmed down a little bit
After the week 1 high.
Let me talk about the positives. First of all, I don't put a lot of this onus on Rodgers.
No.
There were some throws he had. First of all, dude's more mobile than I thought he'd be at 42 years old. He had this one really fucking beautiful rollout pass to Brian Booth. He didn't catch it, he dropped it, but
still, the throw looked really good.
The throw itself was beautiful. But they didn't have to keep it in it, and also I will give credit to the defense. For the most part in this game, they played a lot better.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll give you that.
They played better.
For most of this game, they had Seattle. They made splash plays. They got pressure on Sam Darnold. And they were doing it. Here's where shit went wrong.
We can trace it back to one thing.
We can trace it back to one thing. So Seattle ended up kicking field goal to go up by 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like it was a tie game to go up by 3. So it's fine. There's plenty of time left. We're good. I'm struggling.
I'm struggling to even describe the play.
He's so mad. He's so mad he couldn't wear his Steelers stuff to this week. He was like, I'm so mad at him.
Okay, so let me give you all. Let me educate you guys.
Okay.
In the new kickoff system, when a kick falls in the landing zone, the opposing team has to field it.
Yes.
Or otherwise, it's a penalty. Now, if the receiving team touches the ball, it's a live ball. So if say, I don't know, a return man touches the ball and it goes into the end zone, that's technically a live football. And the Seattle,
better be sure it's going out of bounds.
You better be sure it's going to go out of bounds. Guess what Caleb Johnson, newly acquired Steelers running back, didn't do?
None of those things.
Like watching that, not even lying, watching that, I was beside myself and just like, I was sitting there like this, like, did that just?
How does a Mike
Did that
Tomlin
just
coach
happen?
team? Yeah.
How does not just the Mike Tomlin coach team? How does a Danny Smith coached unit? Like Danny Smith, one of the best special team coordinators in the game of football. How do you allow him to go out there and make that mistake? So because of that, Seattle basically scores 10 points in the span of like 30 seconds.
Yeah, not even that.
Not even that, because
That's one of those. That's one of those. That's as bad. Like it's essentially a
free touchdown.
a first play pick six. Like it's essentially what it is. Or
yeah. Steelers games usually have a lot of improbable bullshit happening in them. Only thing is, this is the first time it caused us to lose.
I have a feeling this could be the season where Dark Magic comes to collect on several teams.
It already has for some.
You live by dark magic, die by dark magic. But you know what? It's still like, we still weren't in like full blown panic mode. Like I'm trying to see the time remaining. Okay, yeah. So we had
it was early fourth. Wasn't it
early fourth, and we were down by well, hold on, how much were we down by?
You're down
14?
by
14.
Yeah.
14, so like bad, but not the worst case in the world.
No. Yeah.
Wait, no, down by. Wait, no.
No, but I'm pretty sure that you were down. You weren't in. We're out of it, and then Rodgers. He became the new Rodgers.
Okay, well, first of all, the interception in the end zone, not on Rodgers. The first
one wasn't. The second one was.
The second one was. I'm not gonna crucify him for it because like it was desperation time. Like who cares? I mean, we're down by 2 scores in desperation time. Heave it. I don't care. It's fine. Well, it's not fine, but it's not fine. I have so much to be angry about. But like, what shocked me, like where this defense really crumbled. They had a 3rd and goal from the fucking 20.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And you gave up a TD.
To Walker.
Yeah. They were. I remember now. They were down by. Fuck. My math sucks. Right. I'm so angry. My math sucks. We were down by 7.
They're down by 7. Yeah.
Yeah, down by 7. Then that touchdown happened. Just like, well, it's over.
Yeah.
And then,
the single biggest concern from this game, like you're right, Rodgers didn't play horrific. He didn't play great, but he didn't play horrific. He wasn't Jets, but he wasn't last week. That makes sense.
There are things we definitely need to clean up. Like I think drops are a problem. Like DK Metcalf, I'm gonna need your big ass start catching the ball.
The thing though that you need to start maybe hitting a little bit of the panic button on. This run defense is bad. This run defense has been bad for 2 weeks in a row, and that's like, you've got a really great test this week because Ramondre Stevenson isn't an amazing running back. He's decent, like he's a decent running back, but he's not an amazing one. And if he gets 100 yards on this team, oh boy, you've got that big red panic button. I'd be pressing it very, very hard. Like, oh God, help me.
I'm gonna need Patrick Queen. I'm gonna need to start making plays. Cole Holcomb, I'm gonna need to start making plays. Peyton Wilson right now is the only like middle linebacker we have who's like consistently doing stuff, and that dude's only a second-year player. Cam Hayward, after all that him and hauling the offseason, I'm gonna need you to make some plays.
So once your first round picks come back,
I need you to come. What?
Once he comes back, your first round.
We were also undermanned this game. I think that's the thing. Like another thing, that's not the reason we lost, but we were undermanned this game. Like Deshaun Elliott didn't play, Joey Porter Jr. didn't play. Highsmith got knocked out in the middle of the game. So we were undermanned, but Seattle was without Devin Wishman and Nick Nwari, so it kind of balanced out. Again, went further in favor of Seattle as the game went on, but like as the start, we were pretty balanced. But yeah, I'm gonna need these guys. I'm gonna need these guys to come back. I want to see this defense with Harmon in it. I do think once Harmon comes in, it will shake up things enough to the point where our defense should be better.
Sure.
But yeah, I swear to God, if we lose the fucking Patriots, I'm gonna fucking shit.
Then we invite Dan on the show, right? Yeah.
So this week, 3 points, Kenneth Walker third, 2 points for Brian Murphy the second, and 1 point for Sam Darnold because he actually played pretty well in this. Again, he's not been the Viking Sam Darnold, but he's not been terrible.
Not Jets Sam Darnold either.
No. Also, this Seattle defense is damn good. Like it's good, and which again, Mike McDonald's coach team, their defense should be good, but like it's been pretty good. So well done, Seahawks. Be good. Good.
Oh, and also was announced. Cale Jones will not be. What was the phrasing? Will not be returning kicks in the short term.
Oh, you think?
All right. Yeah, let's do this one next. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, Cam Ward, I'm so sorry. Although
They kept it close for a while.
Cam Ward did some things in this game that were like legitimately impressive.
So okay, so we'll do a little bit on Cam Ward and then we'll talk about the Rams. Cam Ward, I think, is proving himself to be a genuinely good quarterback. I think Cam is very clearly got the talent and very clearly is doing what he can with what the limitations he has. He has no real offensive O-line, no real weapons. Easily one of the worst coaches in football, and yet he's balling out.
They're not
He's
getting
trying
blown
his best.
Yeah.
Like he is trying his best week in and week out. But then he does shit. Like
Touchdown to
the rollout, running and throwing across your body,
which
touchdown.
you never should do.
Which is one of those ones.
You shouldn't do that. Only thing that happened to
Young
Ward.
quarterbacks watching this,
One
don't
of
ever
those
do
ones
that.
where when you walk off, and he gets the touchdown, obviously. When he walks off, his quarterback coach is going to come up, give him a big hug, and say, "That's awesome. If I ever see you do this again, I'm going to kill you." Like you never do it.
It works once out of 100 times.
When it works,
To be the one.
When it works, it's amazing and it's one of the best. He threw it across his body into double coverage, and
receiver just made a great play.
The receiver made a great play, and don't ever do that ever again. But well done. Cam, Cam's. I'd kill to have Cam on a good team. Like he just deserves a good team. It really does suck that this Titans team's not. He's going to have a new coach next year. He's going to have, so it's going to basically be another blow up. New coach.
You'll have Joe Brady next year.
They keep scoring over.
I'm not going to Joe Brady on this team would be really good. Although, here's my. I'm starting to be a little like, is it just the quarterback?
Well, the O-line's bad too.
No, as in so Brian Daboll got all the praise because look what he did with Josh. And then and Baker Mayfield has gotten 2 people head coaches, and then suddenly it's like Baker's still amazing, and those 2 head coaches are is it the O-line? Like, is it just, oh hell my God, look at what he's done with this quarterback, he's going to do it for our quarterback, and it's like, I don't know if he's going to. So that's Joe Brady. I would love Joe. Like Joe Brady deserves a head coaching job, and he absolutely deserves it. I mean, I'd love to keep him, but
okay. Would you settle for being OC for the Pittsburgh Steelers?
I saw someone put the report that he might be the head coach of the Steelers. Because he's young, offensive minded, and that's who the Steelers don't fire. It's just a mutual parting of the ways, and that's Joe Brady's their next head coach for the next 20 years.
Well, it won't be next year because Talman's contract hasn't run out yet.
Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, so look, honestly, Titans, I'm going to give you Titans, you're a terrible, terrible, terrible team, but Cam Ward is saving you at least a little bit. Mm-hmm. The Rams, you're a good team. Last week was weird, but they played well. They played really well in this game. Again, admittedly, against one of the worst teams in football. Devontae Adams to Matthew Stafford's a connection that's looking like it could be fun.
Puka's still good.
Puka Nacua. I might start being a Puka believer.
Puka's
were you not before?
Amazing.
Honestly, no.
Wow.
No, he's never been a Puka believer.
No, I don't like Puka Nacua, but I was always top 10. Let's calm down. But now I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I'll good with that. I'll fuck with him. He's good.
No, look. Rams are looking like they could be a scary team in the NFL this season.
Yeah.
They're
just dependent on that walking corpse.
They are.
It all dependent.
They really are dependent on Matt Stafford, and all it's going to take is one real hit, and he might not come back into the game. But if he's slinging it the way he was in this game, they're scary. They're a real scary team, and they're going to be a scary threat in the NFC. I can't wait for this game. This week is a huge test for the Rams. A really good test for the Rams. We'll talk about that. But yeah, this week's a really good game for them, and I can't wait to watch it. Actually, I think it's gonna be good. All right, 3 points. Devontae Adams, 2 points for Matthew Stafford, and 1 point for Cam.
1 point for Cam Ward for showing up.
Point for Ford.
Because again, he
dying.
He is trying so hard.
Cam Ward. I'm gonna remember that when we get to another points breakdown.
Oh God, I'm trying to remember which one.
It's
all right. All right. Oh yeah, fair enough. All right.
You should get 3 points every week.
All right, Bills at Jets, also known as the Haley. How much do you really love a broken nose, Josh Allen?
I mean, look, Haley demanding a divorce because of a broken nose might be the best thing for the Bills team.
Yeah, it's true. It's going to unlock God mode again.
Yeah, unlock God mode again. You thought he was angry before. Holy shit.
Yeah, no, in all seriousness, I've seen people be like, oh, the Bills weren't that good against the Jets. Did you guys watch this game?
Also, they didn't
put it in the rack after the second quarter.
They went the James Cook touchdown run that was nasty. Oh
they didn't need to be. It was over. Yeah. It was just done.
Yeah, Jets fans, remember how good Justin Fields looked week 1 against Pittsburgh Steelers? Shit, if Pittsburgh came down, holy fuck, you're grabbing the bottle.
I have the stat. 3 of 11 for 27 yards.
Which funny. Conversely, Mitch Trubisky had to come into the game because Josh Allen got bopped in the nose.
More yards than Fields.
He had more yards on 2 passes.
Yeah. Josh was just kind of playing a little conservative and just he got hit. Once he got hit, and again, I was never worried. I don't know why. As soon as he got hit, it was very clear and obvious to me.
Josh Allen plays like he don't got money. He's got so much money.
It was clear and obvious to me. This isn't an injury. This is obviously broken nose is an injury, but this isn't a.
It won't affect you.
This isn't one where I'm sitting there going, "Oh no, Josh is out for a month." It was one where it's
who's your quarterback for 3 months? Who could relate?
Yeah, it was kind of clear that how quickly he got up and ran off was it's something like blood or something that he can't fix, but he needs someone else to. So I was never worried about that. I'm hope though. The fear now is oh hey, we've got a running quarterback.
Less. Yeah, will he run less?
Yeah, we've got a guy who is the running quarterback. My teams start. Positive is they can't really hit him in the head, but he's now got a little bit of a target. So that's a little unfortunate. James Cook, you played awful. Awesome. This was the Joey Bosa welcome to Buffalo game though. Joey Bosa played really well for the Bills in this game. I'm going to give him all the credit in the world. He was fantastic. Yeah, there's not a whole lot I can say about this game. It was kind of ugly. The Jets are trying to build, but again, they're a quarterback away.
Well, it's wild that again, Aaron Glenn, I think will evolve into a very good head coach, but this Jets defense ain't great right now.
Yeah, I have a feeling a lot of it is coming down to the fact that one, he is rebuilding them, and two,
it's Josh Allen also. You're facing the Bills.
It is the Bills.
Yeah, and they don't have a pass rush. The pass rush is they've got great corners, but they cannot stop the run, and they're just giving, and they've got both games. Aaron Rodgers had all the time in the world, and Josh had all the time in the world. Now he didn't bother because he was
he had all the time in the world. He didn't use it, but he had it.
But I don't know. This is that's to me the concern for the Jets is you don't have a pass rush despite having two elite corners. So I that to me is a big concern. The Fields concussion.
Oh yeah, that's another thing.
Not great. I mean, he's probably out.
Probably missing a week. Yeah.
It's 3 weeks, and the people were
the ghost of Tyrod Taylor is returned.
This really is the week of the backup quarterback.
It really is. It's really bad already.
We're starting early this year.
Yeah, we really are. But no, other than that, that's really kind of it for this game. This wasn't
This went about how we expected.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be close.
I did too, because
closer maybe.
The kind of big takeaway for me from this week that I'm a little surprised in is, and I shouldn't be because they both played bad teams, but the emotional game last week.
Oh, the Browns
Ravens. They both got up for it.
Talked about, right? Yeah.
Yeah, the Ravens and the Bills. We'll talk more about the Ravens in detail, but both of them were nope, didn't affect us. And that to me is interesting. Oh, okay, you guys are a little bit back. This. There are 3 teams right now that are playing like teams possessed of this is our year.
We have to, yeah.
And
if we don't do it this year, there will be jobs to pay.
Windows closing. We got to.
Yeah, and it's quite interesting, how I'm fascinated by where the end, where it ends up, and if it's week 2, we don't overreact, but I don't know. This was a really good game from the Bills. The Jets aren't good, and they're
business as usual.
Yeah. James Cook 3 points, Joey Bosa 2 points, and Josh Allen the 1 point. Speaking of bad teams in this division,
which one are you talking about?
Dolphins. If you can't beat the Patriots in Miami, you're done. I'm sorry, you're done.
You can't beat them when the kicker is missing extra points, just left and right. Come on.
Again, look. Okay, Drake May looked better. I don't think he looked. I think people are blowing out how good he looked. It's against this Dolphins defense who have given up. It is clear. It is clear and obvious. This team doesn't care. This team's done. They are they're so checked out, and it's week 2. They are not playing for the coach. They're done, and they do not.
The coach laid out the game plan very clearly. You win the game by winning the game.
That's a clip we need.
He's I'm not 100% sure they fire him this week.
If it's real bad, I'd say the other.
But
if the Bills hang 70 on them,
well, yeah, okay, that's fair.
That would be the perfect bookend for.
If we put a point score on them, maybe. Yeah. The Panthers game's the one I feel like.
Is that the week after?
No, so they go Jets next. Bills, Jets, Panthers. And if they're 0-5, if they're 0-5, I think that's the line. And then then they go Chargers, Browns, Falcons, Ravens.
It doesn't get better.
No, really, they've got a real rough.
It gets worse. You gotta
The
win
East,
now.
it's funny. The East has a rough schedule for the other teams, but for the Bills, it's not because it's like, well,
Because you're playing the other terrible teams in
because
your own
we play
division.
we play you guys 6 times. Like
Exactly.
we get free wins playing you guys. So yeah, like the Dolphins' schedule is actually like quite mean. Given they are one of the
number one
worst
pick.
teams,
The number one
and
pick.
they're they should have started the season 2-0 and they're 0-2. Like they should have beaten the Colts and they should have beaten the Patriots historically, and they're 0-2. They're a bad football team. They're like this. They're done. I fully expect Tyreek to be on another team. I'm not 100% sure it's the Chiefs, but I'm leaning that it is the Chiefs by week 6.
What about the Steelers? No, I'm just kidding. You're thinking about it.
It's not.
I take him.
Yeah. The question for me is, what do they do with HM? That's the question.
I'm really scared what you propose in the group chat's going to happen, that the Chiefs are going to
I am not even
because they have no run game.
Look, that's the move that I think the Chiefs should make instead of Tyreek Hill. I just don't think they will. I think the move they will make is go get Tyreek Hill, because I agree with you guys. The Dolphins are going to
we're getting the band back together.
Yeah, no, but I think the Dolphins are going to want a first.
They should for
HN. I think they're gonna want. I think they'll be happy with a 5th for Tyreek. Like I think it's gonna be like whatever we can do. Like they're gonna be in fire sale mode for him. I have a feeling they're desperately calling the Bengals and being like, hey, how badly do you need a quarterback? Please, we're begging you. Please, someone take a quarterback. I'm begging you. But I don't think that's happening anytime soon. So the Dolphins, they're gonna have to blow this up. If they're a top 2 team, they need a new quarterback. Like it's just
draft pick. Yeah.
If they're in the draft, they need a new quarterback. This isn't a get a new coach and get them to build around Tua. It's you're hard restarting, and because
the shitty thing is like you're locked into 2.
You're locked into 2, so you might have to sit the rookie, assuming.
That is true. The one thing,
with that, then,
the one positive you could have is new coach comes in, gets 1 year with Tua
just to see,
but then we're letting him go, and then he can draft a new kid. You just don't want to have if there's a kid at number 2 that you like, because I think they're either 1 or 2 at this point at the Dolphins. But if there is a kid at 1 or 2 that you like, you need to grab him. Don't bother with O-line. Don't bother with weapons. Don't bother. As much as this defense needs help.
You need all of that.
I mean, you probably need to.
You do need all of it.
You do need to protect the future quarterback.
You need a quarterback. Like a quarterback is the main priority right now. Because Tua's done. You can see it. He basically went, I got paid, I'm done. This is my one. I know this is my one contract because of his health, and I'm done. I got paid, and I don't want to get hit anymore. And it's a little sad, but
but it's justified given his history.
Oh no, it is, and it's just it's kind of sad that this is where we're at. Like again. All credit to him. Get your money. Got paid. He got his money. He got paid. I'm actually really happy that Tua did. I'm sick for Dolphins fans, but at the same time, no, I'm not at all. Because
that's sad. No, you're not.
Sorry at all.
No, I'm not. But on the Patriots side of the ball, it's really hard for me to judge the Patriots on this game because, again, the Dolphins are just one of the worst teams in football.
But they did overcome their curse, which is the big deal.
That is, yeah. But even then, they tried to give this game away. They were trying to give this game away. And
they were.
So the fact that it became a bit of a shootout with one of the worst teams in football is concerning for the Patriots.
Especially with a Vrabel coach team.
Yeah, this defense doesn't look great. This defense is not up to what it should be. And I understand they're missing players, but this defense is not good. And so that is a concern. Ramondre Stevenson looked awesome, but again, I will give him credit. He looked awesome. Drake May played well. But that's kind of really where my praise ends for this team. Like, I don't know. They're not a good team. They're not making the playoffs like this.
Probably
Straight up
top 10 pick. Probably.
I mean, probably.
But I think this week is going to be a big litmus test for both teams.
Yeah.
A barometer.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna see just how bad. Like, we're either gonna see just how bad the Dolphins are, or if are we at the Dolphins' lowest point, and they're, are we at that, all right, we're lowest point, we're gonna start bouncing back. Patriots, we're gonna say, okay, you're going up against a really terrible run defense that's been bad so far this season, but has been able to, and their offense has been pretty decent. So let's see what you can do. It's a big litmus test of where both of these teams are. Because if the Steelers put a rout on the Patriots, that's going to be concerning.
Yeah. Although for me, I'm gonna.
I know you'll be
dancing in the street.
If you hear like a really loud orgasm, a couple hundred miles away,
graphic.
Anyway. Ramondre Stevenson 3 points, Drake May 2 points, and Javon Achane 1 point. Let's get to the big news of the week.
Okay.
This
is a game. Bengals may have won this game, but they might have lost the season.
On the battle.
All right. There's two sides of this I want to talk about. We'll do the Bengals one first, and then we need to talk about the Jags.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Because you still lost.
You had it. Jags. Okay, we'll get to that in a second.
Yeah. All right. Bengals. Yeah. You won. You won.
Remember
the game
when you had a chance to take a premium blocker in Penei Sewell,
and you just wanted the college teammate of Joe
and
Burrow.
you went with the sexy pick that paid off for 1 year, but it hasn't paid off at all since.
Not at all since. And now you're stuck having to pay that wide receiver an ungodly amount of money.
Yeah, no.
Even though he might be worth it.
It's a problem. It is the problem that the Bengals have. They have not done anything to support him whatsoever from an O-line perspective.
It's not just that. Like, the things they've done have not worked. Like Lyle Collins, Alex Kappa, that didn't work. Armarius Mims is not very good.
Yeah.
No, like none of
Burrow
this
could sue, just like Andrew Luck could sue for malpractice.
Like,
you are endangering my life.
You're endangering my career.
Yeah, like no, it's they are going to Andrew Luck him. They are 100% going to Andrew Luck Joe Burrow, who is officially gone for 3 months.
Yep. Turf toe
had grade 3 turf toe, had surgery today, officially placed on IR. He will be back in 3 months. I don't think he's coming back all year.
Yeah,
I don't
think assuming they're even in the hunt.
Yeah, like if the Bengals are limited from playoff contention, which is Jake Browning, so it's probably like not out of the realm of possibility. The Bengals probably will just sit Joe Burrow the rest of the year. We probably won't see Joe Burrow anymore the rest of the season.
I agree.
No.
I agree. Yeah, Penei Sewell on this team would have been electric and would have been absolutely terrifying. And the funniest part is they really could have fucked the Lions. They could have been the Lions so easily, because later in the draft, do you know what wide receiver was available that they could have gotten instead?
Amon-Ra.
Amon-Ra was available later. Could you imagine, like, Penei Sewell and Amon-Ra on this team with Joe Burrow, like, and T. Higgins as well? Like, that would have worked. Like, Chase is an incredible player. Don't get me wrong, but they've not protected the quarterback.
As much as you needed.
Yeah, and then every move you've made to not work because you've got a bad GM, like who lucked out, incredibly lucked out on Joe Burrow and lucked out on a Super Bowl run without which they would have been fired 3 seasons.
Well, yeah, you got a bad GM and a bad coach,
and that's the problem. And there is a very real chance now that this injury saves Zach Taylor's.
Once again, it saves him.
Like
another Joe Burrow ending the season injury.
Now you have Jamar Chase, who needs to go God mode every single week. Just to be able to keep this team afloat.
Sure.
Yeah. And you're going up against, you got a tough schedule You've got, because obviously you're in the north. You've then got you've got what the most expensive wide receiver room in football.
That's just up two.
Yeah, this is just, I don't know. And the unfortunate reality is because of the Joe Burrow injury, it is very unlikely that Mike Brown's going to be willing to fire Zach Taylor because one, he'll have to pay him out, and he's not going to want to pay him out because it's the cheapest bastard in football. This is a bad team. This is a really, really bad team. It's badly run, badly coached, badly managed, badly owned. The Bengals are a bad football team, and Joe Burrow they're going to Andrew Luck him, and if he's not, he needs to be demanding a trade tomorrow. Of like,
Joe, I said a lot of bad things about you.
There it is.
But I'll forgive you if you want to come play in Pittsburgh.
We'll protect you.
In all seriousness, if the Bengals went 2 firsts, would you say yes?
Oh, 2 firsts, I'd say for Burrow, yes. If they ask for 3, then I might start.
2 firsts for Joe Burrow and the contract.
Yes.
I'd probably say, yeah, I'd do it.
Even with the injury history.
Yes.
That to me is tough. That to me would be very tough right now. The injury history, is.
But you can see a lot of it
right now is concerning as fuck.
It's because of the team around him that he's getting injured.
Yeah,
not really because of the way he plays.
Like the Steelers O-line isn't amazing,
but it's better than this.
It is, but it is. I just, man,
you're just hoping a better system that something like that wouldn't happen.
Yeah,
the odds would be lower.
The team that right now, if they said we're trading for him, would legitimately give me absolute fucking nightmares. Is either the Rams, if the Rams did it, that would give me fucking nightmares because they'll own. Sorry.
They're owning that division. They're owning that.
They'll own it then becomes a genuine 3-horse race every year until the O-line for the Eagles collapses. Micah Parsons stops being the best defensive player in that conference. I was very clever with how I did that.
I was ready for it.
Or Joe Burrow gets hurt. That's the 3-horse race in that conference. So either.
But we know the Rams don't love their draft picks anyway.
It's a move because again, and also that would be the other thing. It would get one of these quarterbacks out of the AFC. But the other thing it's done, right now, it's Joe Burrow. The injury history of moving Joe Burrow out of the top 5. It's just one of those we were debating. Oh, is Jalen better than Burrow? Right now, yes, because he's healthy.
Because
he stays healthy. He stays healthy. He's on the field, and he just wins you games. Burrow's not doing it, and it sucks. And I love Joe Burrow as a player. I think he's one of the most electric players to watch, and I really enjoy it. But
I think that, and I hate Joe Burrow, so yeah.
Exactly.
But man, they are killing him, and it sucks.
Look, Joe, I'll forgive your past transgressions. You just come in. We'll give you a nice hot sandwich.
we'll draft an O-line.
If I'm Burrow, I'm getting the fuck out of the AFC. I'm trying everything I can to get to the NFC.
Or do you do the petty move and go play someone who's going to play the Bengals twice a year?
I mean, there is that.
There is the temptation of that. Yeah.
There is that temptation.
On the side of the Jags, though.
Look. So my pick for Offensive Player of the Year was Brian Thomas Jr.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, it's not looking good.
Nope.
No, it's not looking good. The reason it's not looking good has nothing to do with Brian Thomas. I mean, it does to
some degree. I think
it does to a degree.
To some degree, yes, but they're also the drops he has are
okay, but here's the problem. Lawrence is giving him hospital balls, and he doesn't trust him anymore. You can see it. He doesn't trust him, and that's why he's pulling out, and that's why he's dropping the balls. He doesn't want to get hit because Lawrence is throwing him hospital balls that are just, you're going to get killed. You are going to get killed every single hit. And it's
like, I'm not doing that.
That relationship's done. Like, honestly, I don't know if you can salvage that right now because he does not trust him. And
well, I need him to salvage it for my bet to pay off. But yeah,
like it's he could get traded and go to another team. So and that
Kansas City.
No,
Buffalo. Send to Buffalo.
So many teams would pay up to get right now.
Oh, they would be like he'd be worth two firsts right now. I mean, if he keeps dropping the ball, maybe not. And they're like, oh, hey, yeah,
maybe you can get him at a discount.
Yeah, you can maybe get him at like a first and a third or a fourth or something. Like you could maybe do that. But like, yeah, actually, you could probably get it because he's so fucking cheap.
And he's young.
But that's the Jags' problem right now. They have a Trevor Lawrence problem who, like, I don't know if he's fixable. I really do. I think he
might be past that point.
I think it is time to officially rule it. He is a bust. This is done. In
terms of expectation, yes.
In terms of expectation, but
might still be good, but he's not.
But more so, like I think his ceiling right now is a Sam Darnold, Geno Smith, like as in like not, but like still a starter.
Yeah, still fine, but not
still a starter, but for a mediocre team. He's never going to be a starting of like a genuinely good team,
Super Bowl contender,
unless it's like, you know,
unless you have an all-time defense or something.
I look, unless it's 2000s Ravens. My brain's just decided not to name
Dilfer.
A Dilfer situation where it's like, okay, we have a quarterback who's not going to make the mistake. The problem is Trevor Lawrence makes the mistake a lot. Like these fumbles are not good. The passes,
his ball security has been like pretty surprisingly bad.
Awful. It is awful. So yeah, he got his money, but he got paid, he got paid because of his college career, not his NFL career. And yeah, I think I don't know what the Jags do, but this isn't it. Like, and Liam Cohen's not great as a head coach yet. I mean, it's 2 games, and I'm not going to
get. He could get better.
Yeah, like but
one game's working, but not the passing game. Surprisingly.
But that's true. But there's clearly friction there, and there's clearly a like, oh, something's like he doesn't trust him. He doesn't. Yeah. So
also, you need to commit Travis Hunter to one side of the ball. Like,
yeah.
At this 100%.
As we said last week, you need to commit.
He can't do it. It's impossible. Like, and it's not so much a Travis Hunter can't do it thing. It's more
they shouldn't do it. They shouldn't.
He shouldn't. He's not. You spent a second plus trade capital, like because you had to trade to go get the second on a player who is mediocre in both positions that he's playing because he has to play both instead of, hey, he could maybe, because I'm not 100% sure he will, he could maybe be one of the best corners in football or one of the best wide receivers. I don't think he's going to be. I think he needs.
But if you committed him to one side, then
if he commits, he might be. And right now, not committing is hurting him. So, yeah.
Yep.
Anyway. All right. 3 points, Jake Browning. 2 points, Trey Hendrickson, and 1 point, Eric Murray.
1 point for every
pick. Jake Browning was begging them to come back in this game.
1 pick for every pick he threw. 1 point for every pick he threw.
Yeah, I get that there were the 3 picks. It's the only time Jake Browning's ever going to get 3 points out of me, probably. So,
wait till next week.
Yeah. So I was just like, you know what? I'm going to give you.
He's got the Vikings next week, so maybe not.
Oh, Jesus, we might see another 3 picks.
Yeah. All right. 49ers and Saints.
It is way too early for McCorkle Jones versus Spencer Rattler.
It really is.
We got it. But also this game low key does make the Trey Lance pick that much funnier.
Yeah.
It's fun.
It does.
Made it work with Mac Jones, couldn't make it work. The guy you wanted.
Yeah. Does.
Well, the guy Lynch wanted, because this is the guy Kyle wanted. He showed like, you see. This does, however, make you question why the hell did you pay $53 million to Brock Purdy?
Yeah, it does.
If anyone can run the system.
Yeah,
if anybody can do it, why'd it have to be this guy?
Why'd I have to pay $53 million?
I mean, it's also the Saints, but yeah.
That to me is the like, hey, let's not maybe write off Brock Purdy just yet. Like it is the Saints
It
who
was so close, yeah.
Let's see him next week. On the side of the Saints, though, the Saints right now kind of remind me of the Lions circa 2021,
Yeah.
where they're like,
Winning a lot,
they
but
don't have the talent, but they're just a pain in the ass to play.
Yeah,
They're playing hard.
yeah, that was like the one where they went like 11 or 12 games winless, and it was just like they're trying every week. And I vividly remember watching that Vikings game and just like I think everyone in the country was just like, "Come on, Lions, do it!" Even Vikings fans at that point they were like, "Fuck it!" Like,
yeah, sure, let them have it.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. They do. We're hanging around and we're gonna just drive you mad through this game because again, they do still have very talented players. Just 3 years past when they should have retired. Like that's the problem. Like they're old. They're like they shouldn't be in the league anymore, but they kind of have to be because of the salary cap disaster. Like or they're players that the team should have moved on from, and they just can't yet. And that's So like there's talent there. There's just not it's just past its prime talent. And 49ers, I really don't know what to make of them at this point.
I mean,
really
like they're like solid enough, but like, do they look like one of the better? Like they're one of the few 2-0 teams in the NFL, but they look like premier 2-0 team.
Buy it,
yeah. They're a weird 2-0 team right now. It's just like, I don't really know what to think of you. I mean, good test this week with the Cardinals. I was like, not test, but like, all right.
That's a strong word.
Let's see where both of you are, because somehow both of you are 2-0, and I don't understand how. Yeah. So we'll see. Like we'll see how much of a disaster that game is. And but right now, Mac played well as he could have. Played well enough. I don't know. There's not a whole lot with this game. This is kind of a forgotten game for me. Mac Jones 3 points, Juwan Jennings 2 points, and Christian McCaffrey 1 point.
Can we give negative 3 points to Brandon Ayuk for existing?
Sure.
Browns at Ravens.
We thought this would be the crap. We lost the big home opener one, and it was for Derrick Henry because surprisingly he didn't do anything.
No, he got. I think most.
The Browns talked a big game, saying we can tackle Derrick Henry. It's not that hard.
You're right. Like you're very right. You can't do anything else.
You didn't account for Lamar Jackson, but
You went, we're gonna stop Derrick Henry. They scored 41 points, but we stopped Derrick Henry.
Stop Derrick Henry. You gonna do anything else?
Put our money where our mouth is.
You gonna do anything else? I didn't say that. I said, well, if you look back at the tape, I said we stopped Derrick Henry. I never said we'd win the game.
Yeah, come on.
It's the Chiefs' game plan in the Super Bowl. We're gonna stop Saquon Barkley and do anything else. No.
Are you gonna win the game? Oh, stop right there, pal.
No, look, I said this last week. This was either going to be the Ravens lose 2 games, like the Bills loss accounts for 2 losses, like it was last year when they lost to the Saints. No, Raiders. They lost to the Raiders last year. And where it was like, how did you lose to that team? Or it was going to be we are pissed off and we're going to put a score on you. They put a score on. They were pissed off. Again, I can't put a lot of stock in these wins against what is very clearly a very bad Browns team. Like they are bad, and it's hard to put massive amount of stock of like the people who are now like, oh, Lamar Jackson MVP, Lamar Jackson, like, oh my God, what a game. It's like, bro, guys.
You're saying that because of the Ravens.
Yeah, but it's the Browns. Let's be real here. I think I might actually hate the Ravens more than you at the moment.
Actually, yeah. Like you'd be surprised how little I hate the Ravens,
even though they're division rival.
They're our biggest rival, and I don't hate as much as I should.
I think it's because you respect them. I think you hate the Browns so much because they talk such a big game and they're just shit. It's why I hate. It's why I don't really hate the Patriots the way that like everyone else does. It's because you proved it. You proved it, and there's nothing I can say against that for 20 years. I fucking hate the Jets because you have always been shit, and I just yeah. So I get it. I do understand that mentality. The kind of standout for me with this game though, more than anything, is fuck, have you actually unlocked DeAndre Hopkins again?
Is
two
he
games in a row
actually
now.
back?
Is he back? And if he is, fuck.
The question is D Hop back, or is he only good for like one really good
play
catch
a game? It's true.
Well, yeah, because I thought he was really good in
game.
this game. I did think he was good in this game. Like, I thought he was really good in this game, actually.
All two catches.
Yeah, but
they were great catches. They were great catches.
Yeah. So
D Hop currently beating the washed allegations.
Yeah.
He is. He's definitely. I definitely think this is it. I think this is the last year we get of D Hop. I don't think he's back next year, unless some team gives him. Unless some team gives him the pity a bad team gives him the pity contract and goes, yeah, here's way too much money.
Here's
for
$20 million.
Yeah, here's $20 million for a 32-year-old wide receiver. Okay,
sure.
I'll come back and take 5 catches a season. Sure.
I'll give you a highlight reel, and that's it.
But yeah, I could see that. But other than that, yeah, I don't know. This game's kind of not a whole lot to really talk about other than the Ravens.
Yeah, although for the Browns at this point, first of all, Joe Flacco will not be the starter for the whole season.
Nope.
Oh God, no.
He won't survive.
I'm telling you right now, at some point we will see Shedeur start for this team.
We might.
Look, okay. They're gonna be dead.
It's gonna be Gabriel first, but yeah.
It will be Gabriel first. Okay. Flacco is playing next week because they don't want to Flacco will play next week until he's he's a corpse because it's the Packers.
Yeah, he's gonna die.
Yeah.
Sacrifice the old man.
Yeah. The game that I could see if they really want to not make Shedeur the starter and they really want to be no, Dylan is our starter. We drafted Dylan. This is why that Dolphins game in October looks like a really nice pick to start him. Of all right, hey, his first game was awesome because it was against the fucking Dolphins. Yeah, exactly. But that because you go Dolphins, Patriots, Jets.
Ooh,
that's 3 decent games in a row of looking half decent.
Yeah.
It means you've got to get Flacco through the Packers, Lions, Vikings, and Steelers.
But don't think he will.
You got to prop Flacco up. At some point, you're gonna have to do the weekend at Bernie's with Flacco. Is he alive? Yeah. No, he's fine. Right?
He's technically alive. But yeah, so that to me is what I could see the Browns doing. But we'll see. Hopkins 3 points, Lamar Jackson 2 points, Zay Flowers 1 point. Hopkins, those catches were that good.
I get it, but
damn, you're reaching Kendrick levels of a hater right here. Okay, not gonna. Okay, Jacob, a quick question: if the Super Bowl was the Eagles versus the Ravens, who would you root for?
Eagles.
The media. Honestly, probably the Ravens, and solely because I would Lamar does deserve a ring. Lamar does deserve one at some point in his career. Yeah. My issue would just be that I don't like Ravens fans.
Yeah,
these are the two franchises whose fans I hate the most is Ravens and Eagles. So I would literally be I'm not watching the Super Bowl.
We're doing anything else. I'm going to church. I'm playing golf.
I'm doing something. But yeah, no, it's. Although I said that last year where I was I'm not watching a Chiefs Eagles, and then I watched it because the Chiefs were getting their ass handed to them. It was very, very, very cathartic.
Turn the TV on. You got to see this.
All right, next up. Speaking of an ass kicking.
Okay. Real quick.
Oh yeah.
Bears fans, how are you still alive?
Do you still have hope?
No. Well, they don't have hope. That's the thing. They don't have hope. They have no hope, no pride, no talents. Okay, let's have the positives for the Bears. Let's list all the positives. Roma Dunze
is very good.
I don't even think Roma Dunze had one good game. That was like Roma Dunze has been. We've constantly said Roma Dunze was the luxury pick they shouldn't have made.
Okay,
and
well,
one good game.
positives from this game. Roma Dunze.
Yeah, it's about it.
And nothing. Yep.
That's it. Jesus Christ. Like, oh my God. Like, Bears fans, like, you really thought this was going to be different.
You really did.
Yeah, we really thought this. And we
You
did
got
too.
the guy from- you thought you got the guy from- that'll solve everything.
I am. They could run off a string to end next season of like 6 wins in a row. I am done picking the Bears for the playoffs for at least 2 more years.
We've learned our
I'm
lesson.
Oh, yeah. You've done it twice in a row now.
I've done it twice in a row. I'm done. Look, I don't think I'm not ready to say Caleb's a bust the way I was about Trevor. I am not there yet.
Well, it's only been like a year and
It's
change.
been a year and a half, and
Well, a year and 2 weeks.
yeah,
And he's
but
had
it's
like 5
clear.
offensive coordinators at this
It
point.
is now very clear. I think he should be sat. I do think they should sit him and let
Sit
him.
in for teabag.
And it's good, and
The
this
division
would be,
two.
and it needs to be we need you to be better pre-snap, and that takes some time, and that takes him sitting down and getting quicker pre-snap because he is taking way too long pre-snap, and look.
So it's kind of like a Bryce Young, Andy Dalton thing. Not the
I
same, not the
that's
same degree, but
it's
kind of
sit
like that.
you so you can learn. Look, and I don't know the Tyler Dunn article that came out. I don't know if you guys have
I
read
haven't
it.
seen it. No.
It's a 3. This is the same guy who did the 3-part expose on the Bills and came up and was the one who.
With the 9/11.
The Sean McDermott out
The
there.
9/11 thing?
Yeah, he's the one who did that.
Okay.
He did one on the Bears.
Mm-hmm.
And it's pretty scathing. Like it's pretty bad. But one of the things, and again, I don't want to, I don't want to like attack the guy or anything. But like one of the things that came in it was that because Caleb has dyslexia, he struggles with reading
does he actually? I didn't know
plays.
that.
And again, that's not confirmed. I don't know. This is a report, so I don't want to like.
I mean, dyslexia is fairly common, so yeah, I can see that.
So
I can see that being true.
But the thing, what the article doesn't like blame Caleb or anything for that. But
Sure.
the article does.
How dare you have dyslexia?
Yeah, but it's more management didn't let the coaches know, and that's a concern.
gotta
Like that
plan
was
for it.
the
Yeah, you
like
gotta plan
right
I'm
how
sorry.
Ryan Pohl still has a fucking job. I will never know.
Not only that, how it got extended.
That too. Like Ryan Pohl's is genuinely has an argument to be one of the worst GMs in football. Right?
I'm sorry. Look, dyslexia is not funny, but I just imagine like Ben Jones coming there and finding out like, wait, he's dyslexic.
Yeah, but that's my point. Like that they didn't.
If this
know,
wasn't known, then you messed up.
and so it's why he struggles pre-snap. And if that's the case, and they're not, it's not so much that it's like this is on Caleb, but it's that no one's giving him accommodations and going, how do we fix this? Like, how do we figure out and make this
there
easier?
are ways around it. Like you could like
yeah,
he's got the mic in his helmet, so like just
Yeah.
and like give someone else a wristband because you can do that legally.
yeah.
Just have Caleb like say like blue 5 or whatever, and then like have the other guy check it.
Yeah, but that's like there's so again, we don't.
If that's true. We don't know if that's true or not.
and that's
What we do know is that the Bears still suck.
yeah, and that's the big struggle. The Bears stuck. Look, the best analogy I heard for this is Ben Johnson took his car into he took his car into the mechanic thinking he was getting an oil change, and he's been told no,
You gotta replace the whole car.
your engine is an inch away from death. Like it's this thing, instead of it being a $100 oil change, there's about $5,000 to $6,000 worth of like repairs that you have to do, and it's not. And this isn't a 20-minute job. This is going to take a week and a half. Like it's.
That's a good analogy.
He thought he was gonna wake up to a bright sunny day, and then guess what? Boom! Brush your teeth. Boom! Orange juice. That's life.
This is rough, and fixing this Bears team is going to take years. It wasn't the best job in football the way we all assumed, and
Well, again, Bears.
Yeah, but and I think you can see he's getting frustrated. He's the realization of
stayed in Detroit.
well, I don't know if he should have said in
I don't know, but he
Detroit,
probably
but
would have got a head coaching job.
the pressure of head coach is starting to get to him, and I think he's realizing just how different being a head coach actually is. Sure. Because it's not so much about plays, it's about culture. And I don't know if he's the culture guy because that was Dan Campbell. And so I think that's where we're at with the Bears. The Lions, they put a beat down
on the other side. Lions reports of your death have been greatly exaggerated.
Strongest player of the week is Amon-Ra, by the way.
So here's the thing.
Granted, it is the Bears. It is the Bears, but
this was one of the best weekends and also the worst weekends if you're a Lions fan. The best weekend because you just did this. You proved everyone kind of wrong of like, hey, we're not dead. We're still a really good team. The unfortunate reality is you have just kind of also really, really elevated your biggest rival this season with the Packers and made them go, oh shit, they're a good team. Like they're elite. And that's the scary part. If I'm a Bears fan as well, I'm like, fuck, I have to play the Packers twice. I'm real scared of playing the Packers.
Not just that, twice during Toyotathon.
Well, yeah.
And even then you'll still lose.
But yeah, like
Toyotathon helps the Packers.
Oh, that's right.
So double whammy.
Yeah. So Lions, you're an incredible team. You played fantastic. Well done. Amon-Ra, 3 points. I
think you might have misspelled Jameer, but
it auto corrected, and I updated everywhere but in here. That's annoying. And Jared Goff for 1 point.
5 touchdowns.
There we go.
What game? What game's next? We
got any more
early
windows? That was our last of the
early
window. Let's finally move on to 2 of the games that no one cared about. Upset of the week.
I mean,
Broncos at Colts. I gave you
First of all, let me just say I want to give props to the Colts. My probably strongest individual of the week, the Colts owner. I forgot her name. Irsay's daughter.
Yeah,
if we are watching any given Sunday play out in real life.
That is true. I'm gonna give the Colts their flowers in a second. I like Colts in general. Last week I was a bit harsh on Daniel Jones. Well, not harsh. I thought deservedly harsh. As in it was the Dolphins. Some of those throws were not bad. Good. Right. They were very bad. They were made by the defense. Yeah.
But hanging 29 against this defense.
All right, Daniel. But have your moment. Like this is the Daniel Jones moment. He has earned it. He deserves it because putting 29 points against that Broncos defense. Yeah, well done. You deserve it. Well done.
I'm only a little nervous that this might be the Saints of last year. Remember, 2 weeks.
I'm not nervous.
We need to keep seeing this.
This is the Saints of last year. This is 100%
if
last year.
He keeps doing this, yes, I'll start believing more and more. But
I do not.
But if they do crash and burn, that might be the fun. Like the memes from this team.
Yeah,
are going to be amazing.
Broncos fans. Man,
rough way to lose.
Yeah, Rob. That's twice now they've lost games like this, this year and last year with the Chiefs. Like, oh boy.
Why are you trying to get leverage on a 60-yard field goal?
I don't know.
It's not Brandon Aubrey you're facing.
And he shanked it badly.
He did. It was a bad kick.
He didn't need to.
But yeah. Look, really. It's our upset.
And the Broncos had this. Like, they had it for the majority of the game.
Bo Nix looked better.
But then Mo Picks reemerged.
Until,
allowed to get back into it. And then the Colts were trying a 60-yarder. Shanked it. Broncos win. Psych. Leverage.
15 yards.
From 45. They sing it. That's a heartbreaking way to lose.
Yeah.
It is. That's such a heartbreaker. 3 points, Daniel Jones. 2 points, Tyler Warren. 1 point, Troy Frank.
I still don't know why the Bears drafted Loveland over Warren when Loveland had no catches.
Moving on, let's talk about that. Colson Loveland, why are you here?
I don't know.
Why did you draft him so high?
Why did you draft him?
What are you doing? We all said Tyler Warren should be drafted ahead of him. And we were right.
Anyway, literally, the game no one watched. I know.
Hey, I watched it.
Oh, okay.
Panthers
you watched
Cardinals?
this over Chiefs Eagles?
I didn't say that.
Oh, okay. I
started paying attention more
My
as the game
brother-in-law
went on.
watched it because he's a Cardinals fan, so he watched it over Chiefs Eagles. But yeah,
Here,
I mean, it got interesting
Panthers
at the end.
fans, I'm going to write out some free advice for you if you want to start winning games. There you go. Just do that. Why is Raccoon Boy getting 8 targets for negative 2 yards? By the way, what's the lowest amount of yardage for anyone to get 8 or more targets?
Obviously.
this is a bad.
Everybody here on this screen had more yards on Sunday than Xavier Legette.
This was.
If T-Mac can do this on 10 targets, imagine 40. All right.
Yeah, right. I
400
know, right?
yards. You'll have 400 yards.
Yeah, that's how math works.
That's how math works.
Extrapolate that. Yeah, Panthers. Look, Bryce Young, I think, played better this week.
I mean,
think
not
he
the
was-
very first play, but yeah.
Not the very first play. But
He played better. I'm not gonna lie because I didn't watch this game live. I was
55 times.
I was watching the Eagles Chiefs game but I saw the score. I looked at the score at like quarter time and it was like 27. It was like 27-3 or something. Like it was an ass kicking. I was like, oh, cool.
Yeah,
and then
turned around
and
again.
then
It's like, wait.
William messages me, and then as the next game's going nearly ending, I get the what the fuck is that call from Will, and I'm like, who cares? It's a blowout. And then I turned over and I'm like, wait, you're seriously about to blow this?
Wait,
Cardinals, they are like
frustrating.
Look, the Colts at least offense is fun to watch. They're not a 2-0 team. They've played 2 terrible teams. They are at least fun to watch. The Cardinals are easily the worst 2-0 team in football right now. I don't know how they're 2-0.
They have the Panthers and the Saints. That's
and they have tried and they have nearly blown.
they tried their best to lose both games.
Exactly.
They are terrible. Like Kyler's done. Kyler is like he was decent.
Yeah, like I said, the Kyler Murray farewell tour is well underway in Arizona.
Yep.
So it's the James Conner tour, so it might be the Marvin Harrison Jr. tour.
The Marvin Harrison Jr. tour, like his whole tenure in Arizona is the farewell tour.
Oh yeah, this is. I mean, he's either
I mean,
needs to get traded or get a new quarterback.
Jacob, currently, what your phrase is right. If the dad was an all time, the son's never going to be, and currently the son is not going to be.
Yeah. The one bright spot you guys have is the 40-year-old Calais Campbell for 3 points.
You know what I realized this week? Calais Campbell was on the roster when the Cardinals went to the Super Bowl.
Really?
That was his rookie year.
Wow.
Talk about
that's 10 years. Yeah. Oh wait, Super Bowl. That's 15 years.
Super Bowl.
Yeah, it's been in the league forever.
Right.
That's 13 years. No,
Yeah.
no, it's not. It's 17 years.
17.
Damn. Jesus.
Good for him.
Trey McBride 2 points and T-Mac 1 point.
There you go.
He's got to
I'm
be on the
required
here
to put T-Mac in for every Panthers game.
No matter what he does.
Unless he really sucks, but that's not possible.
All right.
That's not possible.
What was billed as the game of the week and was far from it.
It was not
Eagles
as exciting
at
as we thought.
Chiefs.
Yeah, this should have been at least a fun ass kicking. And if nothing else, a fun ass kicking.
If not,
We got the result we wanted, just not in the way we got.
like it should have at least been a fun game. This was boring as shit. Like, and I shouldn't say that given how much I was like going. I really don't want just light show games in the. And like this was a defensive game, but it wasn't really. It wasn't good defense. It was just
something in the middle.
Yeah, like it was just no. There is something very wrong. There is something very wrong with both of these offenses right now.
Yeah, it's
and
not working.
Like the Eagles offense again. I'm not going to kill Saquon for this because the Eagles clearly have one of the best run defenses in football. Like they have a really good run defense. So I'm not going to kill Saquon for this. I am going to kill AJ and I am going to kill AJ for Quentin Johnson destroyed this secondary. What the fuck are you doing? Like, honestly, like, seriously, like, what? I don't understand what is happening.
Put the book down.
I really don't understand what is happening with AJ in this team right now. I don't get it. So that is a concern. I don't have a concern about Jalen Hurts. I don't have a concern about really anyone else. It's that is the concern right now. And you're right. This will be a good test this week with the Rams. We'll see what happens. But we've said that last week with the Chargers just lit up this secondary. Where the fuck's that? Well, I don't know.
Yeah, I think this week's gonna be a good barometer for like where are the Eagles and the Rams really.
Yeah. On the other side, we'll get to
this. Let's just laugh.
We'll get to the controversy on this one. I do want to talk about the Chiefs. Conversely, Chiefs offense. This run game is atrocious.
Yeah, the run
like one. It is non-existent.
And then on top of that, take out your two best wide receivers.
Yeah, and that's kind of where I'm not. I'm not hitting the panic button on the Chiefs.
But free Rashee Rice, Chiefs players.
We'll get to it.
I'm not hitting the panic button yet because I need to see them when they have Worthy and Rice. But if the offense is as anemic with them as it is now,
then panic.
They're gonna struggle. They are really going to struggle. Obviously the pick six. It wasn't six, but it was like a pick
the pick in the end zone. Yeah.
The pick in the end zone. That's basically again. That's the turning point of the game. That's what wins them the game.
Which is funny because Kelsey had a very similar drop in Brazil.
Kelsey's not played great these two games.
He got engaged, and now he said, "Screw it."
I
don't need to do anything.
That being said, he was still the Chiefs' leading receiver both weeks.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. He was second receiver last week, leading receiver this week.
Yeah. The fact that the only run game is Patrick Mahomes,
that's true. He's a leading rusher.
And we're in week 2 and he's feeling like he has to activate it is not good at all for the Chiefs.
It opens you up to more hits.
Yep. They're nervous. You can see it that they're getting frustrated, they're getting angry.
They're fighting with each other.
They are.
The rest of the country, we love to see
it. Yeah. Like the Chiefs, again, not hitting the panic button yet. They lose this week. I'll hit the panic button.
They lose this week.
Yeah, if they lose this week, panic button is
forget panic button. Like this is DEFCON 7.
They lose this week, the Tyreek Hill for a first trade happens like in a minute. Like it's one of those you will see the most desperate trade you have ever seen an NFL team.
I'll give you 2 firsts for Achane.
We will see some of the most desperate moves ever because it's going to be full blown panic mode.
Yeah.
Let's get to the story because this is like the story of this game, and it is we have just seen the death of the tush push. It is the end of the tush push. If not now, by the end of the year, it will be gone.
Because they're probably going to vote her.
Well, you can't outlaw. You can't make a rule change in the middle of the season.
No, I know, the thing that I think's going to happen is you're going to start seeing more penalties on it, and I think that because what changed Juwan Taylor from starting to get called for false starts all the time? What changed? Collinsworth called it out. What has changed about the tush push? Tom Brady just called it out, and so now we're going to start saying.
Tom Brady doesn't like it. We got to change it.
Yeah, we know he has all the power.
But I'm meaning a broadcaster and now a broadcaster
everyone can hear it.
A giant game called it out, and so the refs are now going to start going, "Oh yeah, we should probably pay attention to that," because and this isn't.
For better or worse, yeah.
I'm just saying the officiating so far this season has been atrocious. It is horrifically bad, like genuinely, unspeakably bad. More so than it was last year, which is saying something. And so when a broadcaster and a national conversation goes around a specific call that the refs fucked up, I think you then start seeing, oh, okay, the refs start paying attention to it more, and you're going to get called. And first and 4 suddenly becoming, fourth and 1 becoming
Fourth and 5.
Fourth and 5.
4th and 6. Yeah.
How often are you really going to run the play then?
Well, I mean, like you can also like it's not a hard fix to make that like legal.
But it's not. But it's also one of those ones where it's not as effective. As in, like,
I mean, yeah, it is.
No, it's not as because it's the one because when they're lining up out inside the neutral zone and not so much when they jump because it happens more often than you'd think, but it doesn't happen all the time. But it's not as like it's the time that they didn't do it, that they failed it was when it was legal, and then when it was illegal is when they did it. So that's the concern. And like if they had called, because if they call it on 4th and 1, you then kick the field goal. That's worth 4 points.
At the same time, though, there were plenty of plays where the Chiefs themselves were offsides.
No, I get it. No, I get it. I'm just saying. I'm saying it's going to take 2 false start flags for the Eagles to stop doing it.
I don't think they stop doing it. I think they practice it more, make sure everything's in line. But I don't think they stop doing it. Why would you stop doing it?
Yeah.
Because 4th and 1st to 4th and 6 is
two plays. Practice it more and then do it again.
I think we'll just drill down on it harder.
Yeah, probably just drill down on it harder. I don't think the change. Like I said, I have yet to see one legitimate reason why this play should be banned.
I think they just gave the reason, which is it's too hard to officiate. I think that's.
Could you see that it was a false start from your TV?
No, and that's the point.
Bullshit! You literally say it was a false start.
No, you saw it was a false start because the camera angle got it. But no, that's what my point is.
If the camera angle can get it, a human eye can.
Yeah, but
if the eye can't get it, get a new ref.
Again, that's what I'm getting at.
Like, this isn't a tush-push problem. It's an officiating problem. Kansas City...
You and I are in agreement on that. You and I are 100% in agreement on that. That this is an officiating
easier for them
problem.
to ban a play or get new refs? Exactly.
Yeah, and the NFL's not going to get new refs. It's not going to happen.
We've seen what happens when they get new refs.
Yeah, they ban plays. That's what happened. Like, I'm telling you now.
That's unfortunate reality.
Yeah, that you and I are actually in more of agreement on this than you realize, because it is the refs. The refs are the problem. I just think the solution is not going to be the refs have got to be better, because we've known this for 5 years, or we've known it since the replacement refs.
Yeah.
And they've never done it. It's not going to happen. The NFL solution has been find another workaround, and that's just what they do, and that's the unfortunate reality.
At the same time, though, hey, Kansas City, maybe score more than 17 points at home.
Well, yes, I know. I agree with that. The tush push is not why Kansas City lost this game. They lost this game because
their offense sucks.
Yeah, because Patrick Mahomes threw a pick, and Travis Kelce can't catch a ball. That's why they lost this game. Like, because they're
too busy learning dance steps and catching balls.
All right, 3 points, Cooper DeJean. Wow. 2 points, Jalen Hurts, and Andrew Mbuka for the pick. Like, right place, right time.
Maybe he's defensive rookie of the year.
We didn't have any players get drafted for defense, so yeah.
All right, speaking of, oh God, Sunday
night. Okay, so let me just say, the same time this game was going on, the Prime MMA Awards were on.
And guess what?
So what I did was I put the Emmys on my TV, and then I had the game on my phone.
There you go.
Yeah.
Brilliant fucking decision.
Because you turned off your phone after like a quarter.
Because if I had watched this game, I would have been subject to
heavy drinking.
No, I'm not a fan of either team. So let's see. I'm trying to pull up the numbers. Yeah, I would have had to watch 7 field goals and no touchdowns until 57 minutes into the game.
Yeah, this was the NFL, I'm begging you. I'm pleading with you. Please, for the love of all that is good and holy, stop putting college rematches in the NFL. It sucks. It really sucks.
Oh, did McCarthy and Penix play in college?
National championship.
That was the national championship
Oh, it
game.
was. Oh, you're right.
And that's why this was the Sunday night game, is because put them in the NFL. Don't put them in primetime games. I'm begging you, please.
Not this early until they're proven. Yeah, until they've proven.
Yeah, like this. Oh my God! Just because these two played each other in a national championship game, where again I want to say neither of them were good in the national championship game, we had to then subject all of America to this game. Jesus Christ, this wasn't good. This is not a good game.
Horrible. Vikings fans, you might have anointed JJ McCarthy too quickly.
Oh, 100%. Like,
remember when he was offensive player of the week? NFC offensive player of the week
last week. For some stupid reason. Look, JJ McCarthy, he had a very bad game. Like a very bad game. I think Collinsworth kind of said it perfectly. He had one good quarter and 7 terrible ones. Like he is like that's JJ McCarthy so far in his NFL career. Do I think it's fixable? Maybe, but it's
only been like 2 games.
It's really early. So yeah,
I'm not ready to put the bust label, but at the same time, I was never that high. I was never that high on JJ McCarthy coming out of college.
We got a fascinating insight into the sidelines though, because allegedly I haven't seen many people talk about this, and this is an alleged thing because it was one of those fucking accounts that
it's the Jefferson thing.
Yeah, that O'Connell was considering benching McCarthy in the fourth quarter, and Jefferson told him, if you do, that's it. Like if you do, you will kill his career because it will kill his confidence. Let him go out and get beat. Like it was more of those.
We're just gonna say you have an injury.
But let him go out. Let him go out and lose. Like let him go out.
I mean,
and
he's not wrong.
Yeah, and I agree with Jefferson on that. And I think Jefferson was 100% right. Let him go out. Let him feel it, and then be like, I don't want this again. So yeah. On the other side, oh my God, we've now got 2 weeks in a row. Bijan Robinson might actually finally be living up to his potential, and I'm so excited. And it's one of the most best things to come out of this game is because that Bijan Robinson's good. Bijan Robinson's fun to watch.
Talent was never the question. It was just
it was just they didn't use him.
Atlanta draft him.
Bijan, well done. I thought Penix played well. I didn't think he was terrible. I don't know why.
He played fine enough.
He didn't have to play that well when the other side McCarthy was terrible.
That's I think the kind of scary point to come out of this game, but I'm also not going to kill them because they were on the field way too much. Is this, really good Vikings defense was not good, but at the same time, it's we held them all to field goals. So they did their job. They were just constantly in bad positions because the offense couldn't do anything. Chance seemed familiar.
Ouch.
Also at the same time, my defensive rookie of the year pick looking really good. Jalon Walker looks like he's giving the Falcons defense the juice that they need.
Yeah, because look, this Falcon team's good. I think they could potentially be they could be a sneaky
playoff team.
The wild card playoff team. They're honestly, if it wasn't for the Colts, me being being all right, Colts, here, have your moment. They're probably my number 10 right now. They're probably the 10th best team in football. I don't know. This is a bad game.
Let's get out of here.
All right. Bijan Robinson 3 points, Michael Penix Jr. 2 points, and Billy Bowman Jr. 1 point.
I would have argued for Parker Romer to get a point.
He put in a lot of work. Okay,
he did.
All right. Let's move on to our Monday night games. NFL, please never do this type of double header ever again. As great as it was to be able to
10 o'clock,
actually watch both games. The game finishing at 10 o'clock on the West Coast, that was too late. Football shouldn't finish that late. Nah. Football,
and fucking like past midnight on the East Coast.
yeah, football should never finish that late on the West Coast. It was. I did not like that. It was not. No. But Bucks at Texans.
Hey, again, Texans. Remember when you had the chance to fix your offensive line?
You might Andrew Luck, CJ Stroud.
Who'd they go with again?
Nobody.
They traded out of the first round.
Nobody.
Oh yes, right. Yeah. Oh boy.
For the most part, this is a very badly played game.
On
It
both,
was.
yeah.
This is not.
It was not like Tampa Bay was like impressive.
No,
Yeah.
Tampa.
They did enough.
When Tampa needed a drive, they had a drive.
Yes.
The problem Tampa. Okay, so I thought Tampa actually played really well because the takeaway from this game for me is, God damn it, that Texans defense is legit. Like that Texas defense. That Texas defense is great, and the offense can't do anything. They cannot do anything, and so that is very like ominous.
Texas fans are starting to wonder if Bobby Slow was really the problem.
He wasn't. It's the O-line that's the problem. They like this new OC's he's going to have the exact same problems that Slowick had, and it's. Look, I'm not like CJ is kind of very clear that it's the O-line that's the problem, but he is also making dumb mistakes. Like, and it's being born out of the fact that he's rushed and he doesn't have the time, and he's and like, so there is a reason, but yeah, that is a problem with it right now. So they need to fix that. But
because there's no one to throw to besides Nico. It's a bunch of rookies besides that.
Yeah, that doesn't help either. But
they also need a such better running game. Like when Nick Chubb is your number one rusher, 2025.
Anyone else feel that he got that touchdown because they let him? Because they were
a little bit.
We want you to have the ball so that we're fine with you.
We have all the time in the world.
They did we're fine with you getting the ball because we want it back. Like we need it back so that we can go win. That was
Nick Chubb busting out a 25-yarder in 2025. No way. No way.
They let him do it.
But to me, the story is Baker Mayfield has established himself as, no, I am one of the best quarterbacks in football. Like, and just like, I'm not putting him in the top 4, like with that group.
He's just right below it though.
And we can all point and laugh. The Browns are morons.
For multiple reasons.
We knew that before he got traded.
I know, but just
here's another feather in your cap.
This is just one of those constant reminders of every time he plays. Yeah, we had him. Like literally had him in the building.
We drove him out of town.
We were too good for him. Like that's the thing. And I'd kill to know if he thinks he would be this good still on the Browns. But
I don't think he would be. I don't think
he would either. But like, it's just still funny to watch and experience. But yeah, Bucky Irving as well. Oh my God, what like?
That dude needs to be getting like 30 carries a game.
Like he's fantastic.
Bucks front office is good at drafting.
The Bucks
now downside for Buccaneers, Kalijah Cansey's hurt. He's out for the season.
They have some O-line injuries too.
That really hurts.
Yeah, although I think they'll get worse back at some point this season.
Yes,
when they do, then Irving's going to really go off.
Yeah. Wirtz comes back and Godwin comes back as well at some point. Which, look, the Buccaneers quietly are one of the best run teams in football. Just quietly they are.
They'll never get the spotlight because
they're also they're the only team so far that has bounced. They're the only team that has replaced the
Brady after
that has replaced the legendary quarterback and won the division.
Yeah.
No one else has done it yet. Like since the legendary quarterback has moved on, like in recent memory, out of and won the division. Now, very real chance the Packers do it this year, but it's just it is worth noting something that of like the Bucks are a very well run organization where they were able to replace the legendary quarterback and they've literally not lost the division since.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. So I don't know. They're really the Bucks are a really good team. I really do like that. I also I aside from Josh, because Josh is my guy. Baker is my second favorite quarterback. I love watching. I love watching Baker play, and I'm hoping Baker can
Get some MVP votes.
I'd kill for Baker to get an MVP one year. I'd love it. It'd just be amazing to watch. But yeah. Speaking of Baker 3 points, Will Anderson Jr. 2 points, and Bucky Irving 1.
Yeah. All right, and last game of the week, second game of the Monday Night doubleheader. Chargers at Raiders.
Chargers were good. Chargers were good. The surprise.
Quinn Johnson catch.
Well, I think he's
Jacob believed all along.
It's not so.
I never stopped believing Quinn Johnson.
That's not the surprise. Is how little they're running the ball.
That's my pick for offensive coordinator.
Yeah,
Not doing well.
Omari and Hampton. What exactly do you do here?
Now look, it does have to be said they have gone up against two of the better running defenses in their first two games.
Have they?
Is the Raiders?
The Chiefs, okay.
Yes.
The Raiders a good running defense?
Are they?
To a degree, they have been. They're not an elite. Okay, they've got Max Crosby there, and I don't know
what else you got.
I know, but they're a better.
So they got Max Crosby and
they're not Miami bad, but
they got Max Crosby.
Look, hey, they stuffed the Patriots last week in the run game. So
you stuffed Ramondre Stevenson.
Well, you guys didn't fucking do it. Oh yeah, you guys.
We haven't played him yet.
The Dolphins. Yeah, you guys. Oh man, if you guys don't stop him now,
then maybe the Raiders do have a good run defense.
Maybe the Raiders have a good run defense.
Yeah. But so the Chargers played well. Until the fourth quarter,
they tried to charger it.
The Chargers back-to-back weeks tried their best to charger a win, to charger their game, but they will not do it because the other team can't capitalize.
Gino said, "No, we're good."
And also, look, I like Pete Carroll as a coach, but 11 minutes to score 3 points when you're down by 14.
When you're taking that long, you have to just go for it. Unfortunately.
Yeah, they had to go for it. The other thing is, and maybe this speaks chance you were right. They got it's kind of hard for Genty to be a bust when they're not giving him the fucking ball. And I get that they were down, but when Gino's having literally one of the worst games he's had since then
put it in the hands of your first round picks.
He was not they didn't give him the ball at all.
11 carries, I think, only.
Yeah, and that
for a sixth overall pick.
That to me, that's not on Genty. That's on, hey guys, why did we draft you?
But also when he's getting the ball,
he's not that efficient.
He's not he's not very efficient.
Not yet.
No, I know, but that's also because
the run block is not great.
Yeah, the O line does suck, but Raiders. I would firmly bet on them doubling down on offensive line in the next drafts and probably in the offseason.
Probably should.
Yeah, the Genty breakout, if it happens, I'm still convinced it happens. The Genty breakout probably wait another year.
Yeah.
At the same time, though, Justin fucking Herbert.
Yeah,
he's the man.
The only reason he didn't get 3 points this week is the Deion Henley
playing with 100-degree fever.
Flu game.
We got the flu game, guys. Yeah. That was he played fantastic, and I do want to shout I'll just go my points. That Justin Herbert 2 points, Derwin James. That
was a great play.
Pick was and again, Gino. I thought the opening pick was horrific. That pick was bad.
Can't do it.
That one, the Derwin James one, that's just a great play. There's nothing you could do about that. That's unfortunate. It hits his hands, and then it should have been an incomplete, and instead Derwin James just in the right place at the right time and made a great play. That's nothing you can do about that. But yeah, Chargers, they're looking good. They're looking real good, and Justin Herbert's looking.
But you know this team.
We know.
Oh, and I know
we know this team.
We do.
Practice
for the
patience.
we do. But for the first time, they've got a real coach.
They had a real coach last year too.
I mean, they had Harbaugh.
But
now there's a year in the
last year
system. There's a year
last year was learning. They've got a real
putting it
coach.
together.
Yeah, so I'm optimistic about the Chargers, but I feel like no Charger fan is comfortable right now.
Oh
No,
God,
not yet. Not yet. Not yet.
Not yet.
Oh God, no.
They got to string
No,
together a
she's
couple more.
stressed as fuck. And I'm not even willing to say like I'm not going that they're winning the division yet. Huge game this week against the Broncos. If they go up, if they go up on the rest of the division, if they win this week, and assuming the Chiefs also
They're 2.5
win
games
week,
up.
they're 2.5. Like right now, they're 2.5 games up on the Chiefs. But if they win if they win all 3 of their divisional games, they're 2.5 games up on everyone. So like that's a huge deal for the Chargers. And then they've got a fairly nice run because their schedule is not as hard as everyone else. It's not as hard as the Chiefs one, obviously. The Chargers' problem is the run home. The run home's brutal.
Yeah.
In a lot of ways, the running is the problem with the Chargers.
Well, no. So the last 5 games, you go Raiders, Eagles, Chiefs, Cowboys, Texans, Broncos.
Eagles and Chiefs back to back. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's brutal.
That's a brutal run home.
Yeah.
And again, we're assuming the Texans figure it out, and
To some degree.
And the Chiefs figure it out. Like assuming that happens, and that the Eagles offense figures it out. Like that's a tough run home. So yeah, and then they play you guys at some point in there too.
I know, I don't remember when, but it's in there.
Yeah.
But we'll figure it out when we get there. That's going to do it for us here tonight. Connor, where can we find you?
Twitter at the King Khan on Letterboxd, and then today the Cinemojis match between me and Chance dropped, so you can go enjoy that.
Yeah, go check that out on DJ's channel. Jacob?
You can find me pretty much everywhere at Jacob London.
And find me on Twitter, Instagram, Chance Wars _91. Thank you for watching, and we will see you tomorrow night to talk about our predictions for week 2.
Yeah.